How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of Ecliptic and Cloudburst Brewing. Haven't had anything from these guys before. This be a collaboration that be a Witbier with lemon. What is it? Cosmic collaboration, if you will. It's a Belgian style ale with lemon, orange peel, and coriander. It's coming in at 6.5% bugs. And it says, brew with our friends from Cloudburst Brewing. This Belgian style Witbier is enhanced with the use of fresh lemon, perfectly complementing notes of orange peel and coriander. So I'm sitting here with Mr. 93 Lumber. You don't see him, he's at the other end of things, but you might be able to hear him. We'll see how that works. Anyway, let's dive in there, sucker. See what you got. Keith.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Cloudburst? You know them, right?
I don't know. Like a couple years ago,
Bugs.
they said something about like describing beer as liquid is dumb or something. I don't know. It was like a pretentious.
It was dumb.
It was dumb.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So we're talking about you're talking about lemon, or was it lemon, orange peel, and ginger? I believe is what's in what they said, or coriander. Sorry. I mean, those are kind of the notes you would expect from to get off a Belgian Witbier. So it's not like that far removed from what it should be to begin with, but I assume it's just going to be a little bit enhanced version of it. So we'll see what's what. It's off a little haze to it. Doesn't necessarily look like wheat beer level kind of haze to it. Witbier level haze, but sure. Yeah. Okay. Now I know I slept and said ginger, but I feel like I'm getting ginger off of this. This smells more like all the adjuncts combined as opposed to the actual beer. You know, you get those wet beers that give you all the coriander and the lemon and that kind of limeness. I think it's maybe that lemon that's really kind of taking it over the top for me. But it's weird. It almost smells like dirt, like earthy dirt or something like that, right, dude?
It's like a plasticky, earthy thing. But I think, not in a negative way, but but I think it's just those three things combined instead of like smelling the lemon, orange peel, and coriander. It's like all coming together to make this like weird, like earthy. It's like it comes a little plasticky.
I know what you're talking about
like,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just weird. You can tell the adjuncts are playing a big part in the beer, is basically what I'm trying to say. Not necessarily, I don't know if it's going to be bad. I'm not saying I really enjoy it, but once you dive into it, we'll see what's what. Let's just do that. Cheers. Yeah.
Tastes like dirt.
It's just... the coriander's there. This is what I think is happening. So the lemon isn't lemon peel. It's actual lemon. But it's like a super duper ultra under-ripened lemon. Like when you eat it, it would be like almost no acidity or anything. It'd be like a weird citrus fruit that had no ripeness to it. The orange peel, fine. There's a little bit of orange peel vibes in there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bittering. But when you combine that subtle bittering from the orange peel and then you add the bittering from the hops and you add that coriander in there that not necessarily sure it's coriander, like they might have grabbed the wrong bag and it said coriander on it, but it's more like a dirty, and that's how I think I'm getting the dirty kind of earthy thing that we're talking about. That's where I think that's coming from. It's just the way the coriander is kind of playing in there. It's just really weird. It's a weird beer, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, it comes off like you said, earthy, dirt-ish kind of thing, but I feel like it's a combination of the orange peel and the coriander or something.
Yeah, just a bizarre beer. And that's weird because, you know, I shouldn't say it's weird, because Ecliptic actually pulls off some crazy fun stuff when I do these weird cuts at beer, but sometimes they have misses. This one for me is a little bit of a miss. Now, when they did that collaboration with Russian River, that shit was fucking fantastic. Listen, pretty sure Russian River knows what the fuck they're doing. Like I said, first foray into beer with Cloudwater, even though this is a collaboration on Ecliptic side. Cloudburst, sorry, not Cloudwater. Cloudwater's from Europe. Cloudburst, it's from Ecliptic side, so they're kind of doing the heavy lifting when it comes to the collab portion of the show. It's just a little bit herky-jerky, a little bit disconnected. It just comes off weird. I understand what they're trying to do here. You're talking about lemon, talking about orange peel, you're talking about coriander in a Witbier. It's kind of what you're going to get from a classic Witbier to begin with. So it does make sense. I just think the levels and with the adjuncts are kind of in there, and maybe the quality of the adjuncts. And like I said, like it could be a shitty batch of coriander or a weird kind of fucking underripened lemon. I don't know, but it just comes off really weird. Yeah. I keep drinking it though because I kind of want to understand it more than anything else. But yeah. So yeah, let's talk about it. This is one of the better Witbiers I've had as late. Actually that sip I took right there was really tasty. Oddly enough, just one random taste. I got this big burst of lemon and it really worked for me. So it goes to show you, beer's weird. So yeah, but it's on the outside looking in, it's just kind of a little bit too kind of all over the place for me. Value and availability. I know Ecliptic hits the East Coast. I'm just not quite sure of their price point, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. Here's a stretch. If you're that kind of person that's like a junkie about tasting spices while you're cooking, I think you'd like this beer because it really is adjunct heavy. So I know a lot of people while they're eating, they constantly taste the spices they're putting into the food. And then eating the food back and forth, and it's kind of like one of those things. I could see somebody actually liking this, but you have to like your beers adjunct heavy, and leaning heavily into the spices and adjunct the beer to really get down with it. It's not a negative beer in the sense that it's like off flavors or it's made badly. I don't think it's made badly. I just think the levels and the spices are a little bit out of whack. How about you, Keith?
Beer kind of gets lost in it.
Yeah,
with the adjuncts, it's just
yeah. It's like that. You know those pastry sets they have? They throw cupcakes and shit in, and it doesn't taste like beer. It just tastes like fucking sugar cupcake. Think of a Witbier version of that, and that's basically what we have going on. So there you go. We gotta show Keith. He's gonna have a channel soon, so we gotta poke him. Hey, hi Keith.
Hi.
Say hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
There you go. That's what I wanted. So there you go. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this little beer review. Hopefully, you guys. Enjoyed watching us drink a beer we weren't too excited about. Hopefully go check out Keith's channel, 93 Lumber. It's not just beer. There's going to be beer, but it's not just beer. And it'll get up, I assure you, within the next 5 to 10 years. This channel will be up. And, hopefully next time. Cheers.